Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome back to the next episode of Talks with Taeler Hendrix. As you can see, I am joined with a really great friend of mine. I love this girl to pieces. She is a singer, an actress, a model, a teacher, and now a professional wrestling valet, and she is learning how to wrestle. So join me in welcoming National Pro Wrestling League and Lucha Patron's Bridget. Hey, girl.
Hey!
Thank you so much for fitting me into your busy schedule. I know you have just a ton of stuff going on right now.
Well, I mean, with this crazy stuff going on, I mean, my schedule's lightening up a little bit, surprisingly. But yeah, big catching up on some sleep.
I think everybody could use some sleep. So what I want from this episode is to kind of give everybody a break from all of just the massive amounts of negativity that is going on in the world and kind of give them some really cool insight, because you are a multi-talented individual. Like I said in this intro, you not only act, you sing, you are a teacher, you model. I've seen tons of your photos. They're stunning. And you pretty much just, you're welcome, full force emerged into the professional wrestling industry. And I think a lot of the people listening are going to be so curious as to what was going through your mind with certain things and how it felt, you know, embodying a character and, you know, just what it was like going from being a singer and a teacher and a model and an actress to all of a sudden now you're a valet and you're in the ring taking bumps. So tell everybody kind of what it was like becoming Bridget the persona. I know that you are pretty much my nemesis on the program, which is hilarious because I love this girl to death. And so I come up with like some of the funniest things to say to this girl. Stuff I would never like actually say in real life, but I just think they're funny. In the description on YouTube for this, as well as on russosbrand.com, I will put some links so you guys can actually go and see some of mine and Bridget's interactions with NPWL. So
yeah, that'd be great.
What that was like, kind of embodying, you have two different characters in the program, and then you're put into a storyline with me. What was that like? What was going through your head?
Well, I enjoy doing entertainment. I mean, I've been doing it since I was 3. So, I really love acting and getting to play different characters. My characters that I get to play in National Pro Wrestling League are so fun because they are pretty much the complete opposite of who I am as a person. And so I love being able to be challenged, and really what's fun about it too is the, you know, adrenaline and being live, which I've done for so long, is, you know, live theater where you have a live audience, and if you make a mistake, you make a mistake, but you try your best and you just go for it. And I think that's really the excitement about it, is doing that. I did do amateur wrestling when I was in 8th grade.
That makes me so jealous.
Which is so different than professional wrestling. But I really think that you can tie in kind of sports from my past, and even dancing ties into, and obviously the acting aspect all ties into professional wrestling. And so I kind of just take all of those things. And Taeler, you've been a very good mentor and someone that I can really, really learn from in wrestling, and I appreciate that. And that's been a lot of fun as well, you know, being able to hear your side of, you know, what you've been through, and everything is great, and your experiences with it and everything you say, you know, I'm learning. So I appreciate learning from you and getting as much advice as I can. And I've had a really good time. Every time I'm really excited when we have a show. I'm like, yay, I'm excited because it's fun for the fans. And then it's also fun, you know, to learn more and meet more people, because everyone I've met have been very kind, and I love watching their own characters as well, you know, develop, and watch what they do and how they like to interact with, you know, the fans as well. And I really enjoy that aspect of it as well.
I think that's really cool that you said that, because on the NPWL versus Lucha Patron, all the characters are so different. You have no duplicates.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
every match is so different. And I love the clashing of styles too, because you have luchadors, coming in, and you have some people that have like a strong style and other people that have an old school style, and all these different, I don't know, styles clashing. I think that's exciting. And you've gotten to see that firsthand, which I think is kind of cool. And I love that you talked about the fact that, dance and amateur wrestling and acting, a lot of those stuff that you had experience with prior kind of came into play. I think a lot of people can relate to that, because I think it makes you a better athlete, and it gives you certain tools that you can draw on when you do decide to become a professional wrestler. I bet that acting, and I think you've done some like improv, and you've done some murder mystery shows. So I feel like a lot of that stuff would really be very helpful in this business, as well as, different sports, like you said. I think that that's really cool that you were able to tie all of your experiences together in wrestling.
I mean, and it's always a learning experience. Every single show is, it's always going to be different. Same with the murder mysteries. So the murder mystery company, they it's a lot of improv too. You got to think fast on your feet. And I think the same goes with wrestling is, feeling out the audience and feeling how you can kind of, add some extra stuff to make them laugh a little, or, make them, feel feelings. And you just got to play with it and really just listen to how they're taking in what they are seeing.
Absolutely. Oh, I love it. I love it. For all of you guys watching this on RusosBrand.com, what I think is really cool about having this discussion with Bridget is the fact that there's girls that have been wrestling like 10 years that won't take my finisher. And then here comes Bridget with zero experience. She's like, wait, what do I do? Okay, I put my hands here. Now how do I do it? Okay, and you don't want me to do this, right? And I'll be like, no. And then she just got right up there and took it. And she was perfect. So not only did you were learning all of this stuff the day of. So she didn't have, wrestling training. She wasn't going weekly anywhere. She didn't know stuff in advance. So she's literally learning on show days, at shows, in the ring before these shows, right? And she learned how to take a flatliner. You learned how to take my tombstone. You learned how to throw some punches, forearms, take a headbutt, throw a clothesline, take a turnbuckle, run the ropes, and several other things, all in the matter of before like 2 different shows.